Buenos días, mi gente. ¿Cómo amanecieron hoy? Espero que hayan dormido bien. Hope you had a good night's sleep. Yes, I went to sleep around 9:30, 10, and woke up 5 in the morning. There's these days that I struggle a lot with sleeping, although I think that was a good sleep, right? 9 to 5. And I'm going to clean the turtle's tank. Yes, I have a pet turtle, and I'll be showing you once I clean the tank because the tank is that. Ugh. My son did not want to go to school today, and I spoke to his dad. His dad's like, "Oh, well, I told him, what did he say?" He said he don't want to go to school, and I said, "What do you think?" He said he's going to school, and I'm like, but if he doesn't want to go, he's been going this whole time. He hasn't missed a day, and I don't think missing one day of school when he feels sin ganas to go, it's not that bad. I know some of you might criticize us, or me especially, of this decision, but I think it's okay. Idea that if you don't want to, I'd rather him take this day off and not me send them a la mala, and then him not having a good day and hating school. I hated school. So I don't want him to have that relationship with the school. So if you want to miss one day, I think that's fine. And I know I'm going to be criticized for saying I hated school. But I did. I didn't enjoy it for a lot of reasons. And sometimes it has to do with the teachers, and sometimes it has to do with the school system, and sometimes it has to be with you. I was a little bit of everything. He loves going to school, but he has issues with some teachers. I know, but that's how life is. Sometimes even at work or in life. And we have to figure out what to do. And he's never asked for a day off. So one day off, I still think it's okay. Anyways, let me go clean up the fish tank, and I'll let you look at I don't know if I ever presented you my pet turtle. It doesn't have a name. Name is Turtle. Turdy. Yep. I didn't put a name. I don't know. I have a thing of putting human names on animals. I wouldn't know unless it's a cute name like Fluffy or things like that. Spot. Is that a human name? Spot, or that's good for a pet name? I don't know. But I don't mind cutesy names. Something that you can connect with the animal. But when they put human names, I don't know. But that's my personal decision. You all do what you do, and if that makes you happy, that's fine. It's not like I go and be like, how dare her put this name on this dog. I don't criticize people that do it, and I don't mind or care if other people do it. It's just something me personally don't do to my pets. Anyway, let me just go on and do that. Bye. Okay, here's my morning view. Another cloudy, rainy day. Telling you, this is very therapeutic. I think everybody, when you wake up, you should just take advantage of the morning and just breathe it in and listen to the sounds around you. was trying to capture that bird for you guys. Yeah, here we also get the sounds of the cars, of the trains, the honking of the horns of people rushing. I can hear a plane in the distance. I stay here for a while. Take my morning breath and view of my beauty, of what I have surrounding me. It's a beautiful day. Qué hermoso, mira. Birds are flying. Chirping. It's chilly. It's chilly, mi gente. It's not warm or anything. No te crea. No. Qué rico. Hasta ahorita. Okay, mi gente. This is my pet turtle. Oh, yeah. Do you have a pet? Let me know in the comments. What pet did you have? What pet do you have? And how did you obtain that pet? And how do you take care of it? I would like to know that because I'm pretty sure I already did a video like this saying how I obtained this pet. I went to a Chinese festival and they were selling, I saw it. It was teeny tiny. It was like a quarter size turtle, and I fell in love. I've always wanted a turtle. I guess the connection of the ocean, the water, the island, the tropical. And I asked the lady, does it grow bigger? And she said, just a little. And I was like, okay. And I bought it. It was like $10 for the turtle, the food, and it brought even a little tiny tank. And I was like, oh, that's a great deal. I brought it with me. And look at how huge it is. This thing is humongous. And it says, I did a little investigation afterwards, which that's my fault. Because when you're going to get a pet, I highly suggest, please do your search on that pet, you know, like if you're a person, how long is it gonna live, what do you have to feed it, what conditions it needs, so many things. So I would highly suggest to look at these things. I didn't know that a turtle grew this big, this kind. I didn't know that it lasted like 50 years, so it might outlive me. I didn't know that it needed to be, that this was like a full water tank turtle, because when I got it, it wasn't in water. It was just the tank. But now I figured it out, so I had to buy a bigger tank, which it needs a bigger tank, but I don't think I could get a bigger tank. I live in an apartment, and I don't know. I don't think I could get a bigger tank than this. I live on the top floor. I don't know if this house would hold the weight of a bigger tank, because this tank being how it is, and it weighs, I can't move it like when it's full. I have to empty it out. I can't move it when it's empty. My kid's father have to come and help me with it. So I have this little log that I got when she was smaller. She used to fit through these holes. And a rock that my son found, and I love it. So I put it inside so she can't move it because she loves rearranging the inside. I got this little heater. And there's another one back there, which I'm testing that I found on sale. And I'm like, let me try it. And then this is where she came in, I believe. No, it was a smaller one. This is another one. This is one that my daughter brought with fish. What I did is I poked holes with a hot thing. I don't forget what it was. I poked holes so it could keep submerged and it wouldn't float off. And then I got this. So it loves, when the sun comes out, it loves sitting on top of this. So since, like I said, she loves rearranging things, what I did is I glued this to this so she can't move it around. Sometimes I put this on this side because I like, or sometimes I put it in the middle. I like for her to have different views or different. Sometimes this tank, I'll move it to the other side of the house, just as long as it's a window that has sunlight coming through, especially in the evening. So the water could keep a little warm in the nighttime. I say it's a girl. I don't know if it's true. Any experts on turtle, let me know. But when I was seeing Kung Fu Panda, one of my favorite cartoons, the male has short and long nails. Like some are short, some are long. They're not parejita. They're not even. And I believe the girl nails, like this one, they're all even. It's a girl. So that's why I say it's a girl. I love the little mark that it has in the head. And I love her. She's a pain in the butt. She loves rearranging this, and sometimes she has these days that she doesn't want to eat. Sometimes she does want to eat. She's very heavy. She's snappy. She scratches. Yeah. So when I take her out of there, I usually flip her over so she will let me, but I don't leave her flipped over for a long time. I just flip her over, and that's the only way I could, move her side by side. When I feed her, I do not feed her. Oh, I'm missing here the filter, which I have a filter. I have to put it, but I need to buy the little pouch that goes inside so it can filter the water. That's why it's not there, but I do have a filter for her. And what I usually do to feed her, I do not feed her in the tank. I learned this the hard way. If you do feed her in the tank, the water will start stinking up, turn green. Immediately, you will have to change the water every week. And no, so for me to at least have this water there, I change it every month, once a month. What I do is I grab this bucket and I take her out every morning. I put her in here, and here is where I feed her. She has her own little feeding space that is this right here. And that's what I do every morning. I take her out, I put her in the bucket, she gets fed, and then I put her back in. Another thing I didn't know about turtles, you can see, let me see. You can see this in the shell? These things, like you see how it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but each of those little scamas, I think, I don't know, they peel off. Like I could see the bubble right on that one right there. Like there's air in there, and they shed. Turtles shed this kind of nail, like your nail, kind of the shell, the whole shell. It starts coming off. Do not flush that down the toilet. Pick them out, throw in the trash, and yeah, voltage. Every little thing, that segment that you see on her shell, oops, every segment you see on her shell, ooh, I got too close, I almost dropped the phone, is a piece like a nail, like a hand nail. And she's huge. As you can see, she's Very big. And heavy. Is she heavy? She's very heavy. Yeah, so let me know in the comments if you have a pet, what pet you have, how did you obtain it, and I don't know. I love her. She's one of the family. Say bye. Okay, a while back, I had some grapefruit that I was eating, and I don't know if y'all remember, if you were following me on my vlogs, that I told you guys that the seed had flourished inside of the grapefruit, and I felt so bad throwing them in the trash. So I did plant it, and this was the only one that survived. I have a black thumb. I do not have a green thumb. And this is where it is right now. It even has little thorns, right? Let me see if I could get it to focus. Where is it? No. Nope, can't get it to show you guys. There's one thorn right here. That's a thorn. And mira qué grande ya está. I like talking to it, diciéndole que bella, hermosa, you're growing, yeah, and your caretaker is not very good. She did get a little bit of some burnt leaves right here, and a little bit there, a little bit here, because I left her out a little longer than I should have. And it was very cold outside, and se le quemó la puntita de la soga. Now this one over here is parcha. I had bought some parcha at the grocery store, and I didn't eat it. It dried off, and I took the seeds and I planted them. Also, se quemó with the freezing cold, as you can see. Y tenía mucha. I had a bunch of them. I think I had them in the pot outside, and I decided to bring them up, so I planted it in here, this one and this one. I believe I did have them both outside, and I could have sworn I did a video on that. Maybe I did. I'm very forgetful. And from that pot, I planted on this pot, and then I left it outside until I thought the winter had gone, but apparently it didn't, and it burned off a lot of my parcha, and I only have like 1, 2, 3, and I believe these 2 are also parcha. Not very sure. Maybe están colados. We'll find out. Y mira cómo están. I watered this with the water. I do not put faucet water to them. I get either rainwater, like today it was raining, so I pour some. I have a bucket outside which collects water, and I pour it in. Or I grab some snow and I let it melt, and then that's what I've been adding to the plant as water-wise. I just don't like putting the faucet water. I don't know why. I think it just has too many stuff in it, and I believe that there's nothing better than the natural water, let it be snow, melted, or just rainwater. Do you have any house plants? Are you good keeping? Do you have a green thumb? Give me any tips that you might have for me to keep this plant alive. I don't know. Maybe I have to change and repot them at some point. Or maybe I could leave them together. Maybe esta se enreda over this one, and hopefully it won't kill it. Maybe. Do you think this is a good combination? Do you think they'll be fine? So many questions. So many questions. Any expert plants? Let me know. So let me know in the comments, por favor. picture perfect. Qué hermoso atardecer. Tomen tiempo, mi gente, to stop. Appreciate these beautiful skies. A veces estamos tan a la prisa, so in a hurry that I'm pretty sure some of you have not even seen this. And I live in the city, surrounded by a lot of houses, a lot of noises of the ambulance and police and some cars, dogs barking, birds chirping. I love this sound. See? Sometimes if you don't stop, you miss it. You miss the birds, chirps of the birds, and you miss this beautiful sky. Mira qué hermosura. It's like the birds are singing to the sunset, diciéndole adiós. Hasta mañana. Well, hope you're all having a wonderful day, a wonderful dinner. Hasta las buenas noches. Hasta ahorita. Good evening, mi gente. So I'm gonna have some dinner. I wanted to share it with you guys. ¿Qué creen de este peinado? Something different. Anyways, aquí voy a compartir con ustedes my dinner. No se espanten. And I say it because of the cantidad, but tengo hambre. Aquí tengo pollito, arroz y beans con quesito por encima y smother en salsa, hot salsa, porque esta que está aquí, ay, como le gusta la salsa picante. So this is a product that I have to do a review on for you guys, and I'm going to share with you now. Esto es un exclusivo solo para ustedes, and don't tell, no le diga a los otros, los que no estén viendo mis vlogs, but ellos se lo perdieron. But le voy a decir antemano that I love this product. I went to Costco where they had a presentation with my honey, and we loved it. And I believe in Costco they only sell like 3 products, and I was like, I need to taste all the other products that they have. So I went to the website. They have a space that you type in your zip code, and it will tell you where they sell it and what other products they have at that particular store. So I went, I typed in, and I found out that a store by me, Food for Less, here in Chicago, they sell these products. Y me fui, mira, corriendo para allá. So I got this. Esta es la marca del Real Foods. So así el arrocito, arroz con vegetales. El pollito, shredded chicken, que este pollito es so moist. Tú todo puedes comer con tostones, amarillo, con papa. I would do un pastelón. Oh, let me start eating porque. And estas son los ranchero beans. So this is how they look, but what I do sometimes is that I put it and I put it with an immersion, and I put it in a cup y los majo. So I do like mashed potatoes, but mashed beans. And then lo pongo en una olla y I cook it out so all the liquid evaporates and it's a little more pasty smooth. But sometimes I have it like this also. I'll show you. So these are the beans. Dale un close up. Como están sufriendo ustedes allá. Anyway, so this is how the beans look, see? Como una papa majada, pero de beans. A mí me encanta. And then I put cheese and the hot sauce. So much flavor. Está riquísimo. El arrocito con vegetales. Granocito. No pegajoso ni nada. Rico. Last but not least, to show you guys, not for me to eat, el pollito. The burst of the juices because it's so moist. Está riquísimo, todo está rico, pero me falta algo aquí. Me falta algo aquí. Para eso está pensando en mí. Sé que le van a dar clavo y pueden adivinar qué es lo que le falta. El aguacate. Me falta el aguacate, mi gente. Ay, pero será para la próxima. No se preocupen, voy a con un chispito aquí de todo. Vamos para el lado. Espérame, que vengo ahora. Está riquísimo. Está riquísimo. ¡Qué castigo! Para ustedes, ¿verdad? Anyway, mi gente, I hope you're having dinner and with your families or alone, como yo, aquí sentadita solita. It doesn't matter. Que disfruten, que tengan buen provecho y hasta ahorita. Bueno, mi gente. Here I am because I was debating if I should or should not share this with you guys. But me lo comí todo. Aquí, watching Vida Mora Vlogs, me senté y me lo comí todito. Es que estaba tan rico, estaba tan bueno. Esta gente del real, mira, if you're watching, mira, la promoción, porque qué mejor promoción que esto. Si esto estaba más sabroso, aunque esto se vende solo, porque es que está tan bueno. But, you know, no está de más. Estaba tan bueno. And here I have my 2 cups of water. My first 2 cups of water of the whole day. Because that's a struggle of me drinking water. Pero tengo que bajarlo con algo y pues tenía una malta, tengo una malta ahí, pero dije no. Drink water. You gotta drink some water. So the kids wants to sit down and watch with me a show. So I'm gonna sit down, watch the show with them, and then a prepararnos because tomorrow's another day and todavía sigue el corre-corre. Tomorrow's Friday para la escuela, to school. So nos vemos hasta ahorita. Ok, mi gente, so ya llegamos al final de la noche, hora de dormir. It's around 10:30 at night. And today I took the kids to an event that they do at the Lego store. And they get to do like a free little piece. And this is the one they did today. I think today this piece is so awesome. Mira qué lindo. They were so excited. The wheels turn. We enjoyed very much going and having the opportunity to do the free Lego piece. And we signed up for next month. And I'll show you guys what we do when we go next month. I don't know if they do that in all the Lego stores. I don't know if there is a Lego store everywhere, but here we do have a Lego store, and they do those events. If you do, let me know if you've gone. Do you enjoy them as much as I do? If I were to buy one of these things are expensive, and this one, you know, for free. Awesome, spectacular. And I appreciate Lego very much. Gracias, Lego, for, you know, allowing us to be able to obtain Lego built. Y yeah, uno se entretiene tanto in that store because there are so many pieces, so many things, and they're so cute. You just want to get them all. I saw one on my way out, which I was like, oh, the Flintstones. They had the Flintstones in Legos. Hermoso. Bello. Another one that I also like, I love all the beachy ones, like with the Volkswagen, the old van kind of thing. And what was the other one that I like? There was another one that I was very like, they had the Wizard of Oz. They had, I can't remember right now, but pretty sure once I stop recording, I'm gonna be like, but yeah, they have so many options for you out there to pick. Are you a Lego lover? Let me know which Lego kit or Lego figure or whatever Lego thing that you enjoy. Let me know in the comments so I get to know you guys a little more and what you enjoy. My son loves Lego. My daughter is into it. I got them some keychains, and I think those are the best Legos ever, because I asked even the girl, do these Legos, because they're little figures, do they come apart? And she was like, nope, they stay together. And I was like, yes. So I won't be stepping on an arm or them losing a leg and be like, Ma, I can't find this. And I'm going to show you. Hold on. So these keychains were on sale for $2.50. Regular price are $5. And my daughter, she picked this one, which is Batgirl. I took off the chain, but as you can see, they don't come apart, which is good for me. She also liked this one. Yeah, que linda. And then my son, he picked this one and this one. It has like 4 arms. And I totally love them. They bend like regular Legos. Their hands move, their head moves. And some of them, I think, which one is it? Not this one. I think it's like this one. Their little hat twirls around. But I totally enjoy these. I think I will be purchasing more of the keychains because I know they won't be losing their parts. Like my daughter, she loves carrying them around, but she's 5, so she's not very pendiente to see if she loses a piece. Like she usually loses the hair, and sometimes she's just holding them, but sometimes a piece, you know, fly off. Like if the shoes, if it would have came, the shoes and stuff, since all these little pieces come apart. But this one is just awesome because everything is just stuck together. Like maybe she would like to change this. She takes this off, throws it to the side. I'm going to see. I'm going to think it's a piece of paper. It's going to trash. But así, mira, se mantienen. And I love the keychains. That's now my thing. Like, you want a Lego? Yes, let's get you a keychain. And if we get it on sale, mucho mejor. And I think I'm rambling for long enough. So I'm going to start getting ready. But before that, no quería irme sin decirle que pasen buenas noches, que tengan dulces sueños y hasta mañana.